Without wasting even a single moment, she grabbed both children by the hand and left the house. Within a short time, their home, their land, everything was drowned in water. In a small village stood a tiny mud house. It was small but neat and clean, and inside that house lived a little world of love. In that house lived Anita Devi, her 15-year-old daughter Pooja, and her 10-year-old son Rahul. They did not have much in the house, but they had plenty of love. Every morning, Pooja and Anita Devi would get busy in the kitchen. Rotis would cook on the clay stove, vegetables would simmer, and the aroma would fill the whole house. Nearby, Rahul would sit smiling as he watched them. "Ami, make more rotis today. I'm very hungry." Pooja smiled and looked at him. "You're always hungry." All three burst into laughter. The house may have been small, but it was full of peace. A little distance from the village, they owned a small piece of land where Anita Devi worked hard every day. That land was their only source of income. That day had started just like any other day. Anita Devi was working in the fields when suddenly the wind stopped completely. An eerie silence spread everywhere as if something terrible was about to happen. Then suddenly, strong winds began to blow. Trees swayed violently. Branches started breaking. The sky turned dark, and clouds of dust rose into the air. Within moments, the storm became even stronger. Anita Devi could barely keep herself steady. The wind was so fierce that walking became difficult. Somehow, she managed to run toward her house. By the time she reached home, part of the house had already collapsed. Inside, Pooja and Rahul sat terrified. Pooja was holding Rahul tightly. Anita Devi rushed toward them immediately. The storm showed no signs of stopping. Water started entering the house. Anita Devi looked around. Staying there any longer was dangerous. Without wasting even a second, she grabbed both children's hands and ran outside. In the heavy rain and violent wind, the three of them ran while getting completely drenched. Within a short time, their house, their land, everything sank underwater. They could not even look back because there was nothing left to save. They kept walking, just walking in the rain, without a destination, without any support. After a long time, they reached an unfamiliar city far away from their village. Now they had nothing left, no home, no food, and no shelter. Anita Devi stopped there, tears flowing from her eyes. What will we do now? How will I raise my children? Pooja quietly looked at her mother. "Ami, why are you crying?" "My daughter, we have nothing left now. No roof over our heads, no food to eat. How will I take care of you?" Rahul also fell silent. For the first time, he saw his mother so broken. Pooja took a deep breath. There was fear in her eyes, but courage in her heart. "Ami, do you remember? Grandma used to come to our house and make pickles." "Yes, she made very delicious pickles." "You learned how to make pickles from her. We will make those same pickles and sell them." Anita Devi stared at her daughter in surprise. "But daughter, we have nothing. Where will we get mangoes? How will we buy spices?" Pooja slowly looked at the gold ring on her mother's hand. It was the last memory of her late father. "Ami, we will sell this ring." Hearing this made Anita Devi's heart tremble. "This is the last memory of your father." "I know, Ami. But if we cannot even survive, what good is this memory?" With trembling hands, Anita Devi removed the ring. She went to a nearby shop. The shopkeeper carefully examined the ring. "All right, I can give you some money for this." Without saying a word, Anita Devi nodded her head. She sold the ring. She came back holding money in her hands, but her heart felt empty. Then she went to the market with Pooja and Rahul. They bought mangoes, spices, and a few utensils. By evening, the three of them sat beneath a large tree and started their small business there. Pooja cut mangoes while Anita Devi prepared the spices. Slowly, the pickles began to take shape. The sun set, but their work did not stop. By nighttime, they had filled the pickles into small containers. The three of them lay down under the same tree, tired, hungry, but hopeful. Today, they had no roof over their heads, but they had hope that tomorrow might be better. The next morning, soft sunlight filtered through the tree leaves. Pooja, Anita Devi, and Rahul slowly woke up. They had slept hungry, but today they had hope. In front of them were small containers filled with pickles. Anita Devi took a deep breath. "Let's try." The three walked through the streets of the city carrying pickle jars in their hands. They stopped at one shop. "Sir, please buy some pickles. They are homemade." Then another shop. Then a third. Everywhere they heard the same reply, "We don't need them. Go away." Pooja silently watched everything. Slowly her hope began to fade. Rahul grew tired too. "Ami, nobody is buying." Tears filled Anita Devi's eyes again, but this time Pooja held her hand. "Ami, let's try one more time." Just then a man passed by and noticed them. "What are you selling?" "Pickles, sir." "They are very delicious." "All right, let me taste them." The man took a jar and tasted a little. A slight smile appeared on his face. "They're good. Give me one jar." Hearing this, all three faces lit up with joy. It was their first earning and their first victory. Slowly, people began liking their pickles. Small orders started coming in. Now they could somehow manage daily expenses, sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more. Every evening they returned beneath the same tree and cooked food there on a small stove. There was exhaustion, but now there were smiles too. One day, Anita Devi tied all their earnings in a piece of cloth. She went to buy some supplies, but when she returned, the cloth was gone. Her heart began racing. She searched everywhere, but the money was nowhere to be found. Anita Devi realized someone had stolen all their money. What will we do now? Our money is gone. Rahul became frightened and Pooja too went silent for a moment. This was their second biggest loss. The first time the storm had taken everything. This time, Human had. Rahul looked terrified. Pooja looked at both of them. "Ami, don't worry. We will start again." "But daughter, we have nothing left. How will we begin again? Ami, when the storm took everything away, we still started again. So why can't we do it now?" Anita Devi fell silent. She had started believing in her daughter. That night, all three slept hungry again. The next morning, Pooja woke up early. She thought for a while and then went to the nearby market. She visited several shops and spoke to many people. After a long time, she returned with a slight smile on her face. "Ami, I spoke to a shopkeeper. He will give us mangoes and spices on credit. We will make pickles, sell them, and repay him later." Anita Devi was astonished. At such a young age, her daughter had such wisdom. "You truly are very intelligent, my daughter." The three of them got back to work. Pooja cut mangoes while Anita Devi prepared the spices. This time they had no money, but they had faith. Days passed. The pickles started selling again. People began returning. But this time their work became even better than before. Slowly they repaid all their debt. One day a wealthy man came to them. "I've heard a lot about your pickles." He tasted the pickles and remained silent for a few moments. "I want these pickles in large quantities. Can you make them?" Anita Devi and Pooja looked at each other. This was a huge opportunity. "Yes, we can." This time there was no fear in Pooja's voice, only confidence. This was the moment their destiny was about to change. After Pooja said yes, everything began to change. That large order was not easy. They had to work day and night. There was exhaustion and pain, but no rest. Pooja and Anita Devi worked tirelessly, while Rahul helped with small tasks. Finally, the order was completed. When the pickles reached the man, word spread within days. These pickles are different from all others. Now people themselves started coming to them. Large orders kept arriving. Their name became famous. Slowly, they saved enough money, and one day, bought a small house. The house was not big, but it was earned through their hard work, so it felt like a palace to them. One night, the three of them sat together in their new house. Simple food was placed in front of them. Anita Devi looked around with tears in her eyes. "Ami, why are you crying? These are tears of happiness. Our house was destroyed. Everything was finished. But today, we are standing again. The house was broken, Ami, but our courage was not." There was peace on Pooja's face. That day, the three of them understood that hardships do not come to destroy people, they come to make them stronger. If you have courage, even a broken life can be rebuilt again. Please subscribe to our channel English with Dehati Munda and press the bell icon.